What about the suggestion, though, that we have one election for national and for local governments, and we do it just once every 5 years, and it saves money, it saves on admin, and of course it might this time around save lives?
Well, the synchronization of elections has always been a discussion to be held in South Africa. I do think that it cannot be a discussion to merge this current one, because the current elections mandate finishes in October. It's the mandate constitutionally, as it's prescribed in our constitution, that expires then. So a synchronization discussion is a separate one. So I don't think we should merge those two things, because we run the risk of someone saying, well, let's forego the constitutional imperative now just for the argument of synchronization. As for the synchronization discussion, I'm supportive of it. I think the earliest you'd be able to do that is in the next year or two, but you couldn't do it to expand a mandate. You could only do it to reduce a mandate. Because you and I, when we voted in 2016, we said we give you 5 years. We didn't say we give you 5 years conditional and you can adjust it when you feel like it. So I think you can only reduce a mandate. We can happily say, yeah, we gave you 5 years, but we are happy for you to reduce it so that we can get a fresh mandate for everybody. So that could only be a discussion entered next year, towards the second half of the year, when the expiry of the parliamentary term can be first put on the table after the 3 years mandate. Yeah. The last thing I'd say, Ray, is what we should never forget is that actually in the context of this country, given that we have all these regulations around vaccines and all these regulations around COVID, we shouldn't lose track of the fact that local governments are actually collapsing. So municipalities are dysfunctional. So you could quite comfortably say to yourself, well, let's not have elections. But the worry is you are also asking some citizens in this country to live in communities without water, without electricity, without vaccines. And they must be comfortable with saying, well, the mandate can be expanded as long as the recommendations will come from.
Yeah.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.